Good afternoon. Hello. I'm very aware that 19 minutes past 2 or whatever it is is a really strange time to start a stream. But we work with what we've got, right? We work with what we've got. So, what's been happening? I don't actually know what's been happening. We've been watching a documentary about the Skinwalker Ranch in Utah. That's been interesting. I don't know what else. I don't think anything else has been happening. I think I ended the stream. I did play a little bit of the Wandering Village for a little while. I'm trying to get the last 2 achievements on that game. There's one for getting 200 villagers and one for getting 500 villagers. And it's just one of those where I'm just going to have to keep plugging at it, I think, because it's a challenge, put it that way. So, other than that, done a little bit of work this morning, scheduled some emails, been very good, done what I needed to get done, and now we're going to sit. It's freezing, by the way. The temperature here has taken an absolute nosedive in the last 2 days, and my fingers are cold. I am genuinely wrapped up in an hoodie and a blanket. I look a right picture. It's probably a good idea. I don't have the capacity for a webcam right now. But, hi. Shall we play some Phoenix Wright? I think that's what we should do. So let's grab the game. Let's grab the gamey game. Let's make sure we get everything we need ready. Funnily enough, I think I mentioned the other day that we're messing about with the furniture. Basically, we're converting one of our rooms into an office and a gaming room. But to do that, I've got to sort out my bedroom, get rid of a load of stuff, everything just needs reorganizing. And this morning, whilst shuffling some things around, I actually found my physical Nintendo DS copy of Justice for All, which did really amuse me. I walked into my sister and I was like, hey, look, I'm playing this right now. So that just goes to show I haven't ever played it, but I've had it all this time, tucked away in a little corner of my bedroom, completely untouched. It's one of the things I'm trying to put right, actually, because just on a little tangent before we start the game, I don't know what happened. I played games a lot when I was younger, and then my 20s and my sort of early 30s, it was all very much wrapped around relationships, the usual drama. And for some reason, it wasn't that I wasn't playing. I just wasn't playing either regularly, or I wasn't playing games to finish them. I was just tinkering in games. So I feel, now I've gotten to the ripe old age of 41, that I've missed out on such a lot of good games, which is partially why I'm doing some of the older games intermingled with some of the newer releases. The Game Pass is helping me kind of trawl through games that I've missed, but there's just a part of me that just wants to catch up. I feel the same about books. TV, not so much, because I've kind of kept on top of film and TV, mostly. But books and games, I fell off the radar far too many times. So I'm sort of organising my 2024 calendar at the moment for work, and I'm definitely making more time for games, more time for reading next year. I'm I'm going to stop just aimlessly sitting at the laptop all day, pretending that I'm doing work when I'm just messing. I'm trying to get things a little bit more structured, so I've got more time to do this stuff. So, on that note, let's do this stuff. Okay, June 22nd. Okay, so this is the break point, wasn't it? We did the morning part of the trial, and now this is going to be the afternoon. I'm hoping that this is the last part of this particular chapter, and then we can move on to another chapter. But yeah, so let's go. Is it really true about my aunt? I'm afraid so, Maya. There's no way Amy could have killed Dr. Gray by herself. And under the circumstances, there's no one else other than your aunt, Morgan. That's terrible. Why would my aunt... Everything is going just as I predicted, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is this Von Karma? Why are you here? This is the defendant's lobby, woman. Out. Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to take revenge on Nick? Nick had nothing to do with what happened to your dad. Don't you have something better to be worrying about? Say, your own situation? Looking down on me, even though we're the same age, they definitely do not look the same age. Are you done yet? You've caused me enough pain and suffering. Not yet. My goal is to defeat you and let the whole world know of your defeat. But even if you do that, it won't bring your father back. He's still a murderer. Just whatever. In the meantime, let's bring this match to its conclusion. And then we'll know who the real winner is. Oh, you're going down, lady. We're going to win this case. We're going to win this case, and you're going to be sad about it. Okay, courtroom number 2. Okay, the court will now reconvene. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honour? Can you prove Miss Eeny Meeny had a motive? Yes, I believe I can. Okay. Eeny Meeny and Dr. Gray have only one point of connection. And that is the car accident 1 year ago. The motive I'm looking for must be there. Miss Meany, please testify to the court about your car accident last year. Huh? I thought, you wanted to, ask me about my, motive. I, don't see the point in, bringing up the past. My dear, you need to get a grip. Miss Meany, if you please. Okay. I totally don't think it'll do any good, but... Okay, so we've got another testimony. Last year's accident day. That was, last year in May. Something really bad had happened at, my sister's clinic around then. And, the night of the accident, my sis was totally tired while she was driving. I was, totally pooped too, so I, fell asleep in the passenger seat. Crashy crash crash. I, woke up because of a jolt and, it was a sea of flames around me. I, opened the door and, got away. I think I've heard of this incident. It was all the talk on the tabloid shows day after day last year. Yes, and there was talk about Dr. Gray drugging your sister. Those were merely rumours. Totally baseless gossip. Yes, Mr. Wright, you may question the witness. Right now, it's impossible to prove that Dr. Gray did, in fact, drug Miss Meany's sister. Yeah, which means I'll have to work this from another angle. Okay. Okay. Okay, so let's scratch this. That was the malpractice incident where 14 patients died, correct? Yeah. What was the cause of the mistake? Like, I heard it was because the medicines, like, got mixed up. Was that the fault of your sister, Mimi Miney? Like, no way. Dr. Gray, like, wanted to blame it on my sis?
Objection!
That incident has nothing to do with our murder here. Besides, police report has already documented that it was entirely Mimi Miney's fault. Which means, as far as the real facts are concerned, Mimi Miney is the one who made the mistake. But, like, it really wasn't my sis. And, like, the night of the accident, my sis was totally tired while she was driving.
Hold it!
She was totally tired? You mean exhausted? Like, she had to talk to the police and, like, was being investigated, like, every day. It was, like, a totally terrible situation. It's no wonder, then, that the car accident happened, huh? Let's keep pressing. So then, why didn't you ask to switch places? Huh? Like, what are you talking about? I meant switch drivers. If your sister was so tired, then you should have switched with her. True, true. Ah, but, like, I don't, like, have a driver's license. This is news to me. I was not aware you didn't have your license, Miss Miney. Meanie? Miss Meanie. Miney. Eeny, meeny. Eeny, meeny, miny. Oh, it's playing with my head. Please amend your testimony. Like, okay. Anyway. Okay, so we're getting somewhere. I was, like, totally pooped too, so I, like, fell asleep in the passenger seat. I, like... Okay, totally pooped too, so I fell asleep. I woke up because of a jolt. I, like, opened the door and got away. I, like, didn't have my license, like, so, like, I couldn't take over driving for her. Okay, so that's not true because we have a driving license.
Objection!
Miss Miney. That was a lame lie just now. Like, what do you mean? Slammy, slam, slam. I know you had a license back then. This is a photo you took for the express purpose of getting a driver's license. What is the meaning of this, Miss Miney? That's right. Yeah, I had, like, a license, but I didn't get it until after the accident. Not true. No, you had it. You had it at the time of the accident. Director Hottie, or the guy pretending to be him anyway, said so. What? Are you talking about that perverted fake clinic director? Yes, that perverted fake clinic director. And what? No one cares. Witness, when did you receive your driver's license? Like, last November. What? November? The accident happened last May. That's half a year lapse in time, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What in the... That's what happened, Mr. Wright. At the time of the accident, Miss Miney did not have a driver's license. Cry and my whip will accommodate. Anyway, without a license, the witness and her sister could not have switched drivers. I'm, like, glad you get it, but, like, even if I had my license, I, like, don't think my sis would let me drive. But why not? Don't just stand there, mean to yourself. Not you too, Mia. With the whip and the pain and the ow. Miss Miney, why do you think you would not have been allowed to drive anyway? That's because I think this situation calls for a more detailed testimony. Miss Miney, if you please. How annoying. Oops, sorry. I didn't mean to be mean. Okay. I wouldn't be allowed. Interesting. Around that time, I was really close to getting my license. My sis was this totally big fan of cars and really valued them. She had just gotten this really shiny bright red sports car. She would say things like, "No way am I letting a noob drive my car." So that's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night too. I see. A bright red car for sports. Now then. The defense may question the witness. Okay. I'm not terribly knowledgeable about cars, but I wouldn't be allowed. Okay, let's question about the car. Because I still have the question about which door she got out of. It was a new car? Yeah. She had, just gotten it. It was, from the UK. Bingo! Ding, ding, ding! Okay, that was my original question. We drive on the right. So if she opened the right-hand door, which I'm pretty sure her stupid statement says... This was it, wasn't it? I opened the right door. She was in the driver's seat. She had just gotten it. It was from the UK. We get in on the right. The UK. Were those her boyfriend's initials? And it was a really special model. She had waited for a whole year for it to arrive. I guess her love of cars would be the obvious next topic. Okay. Let's keep going then, I guess. I really don't know anything about cars, but I had a feeling this was bound to come up. Your Honour, yes? Please have the witness append what she just said into her testimony. You mean the part about it being a special import car? Yes. Oh, well, if you like cars that much, then that's not my point. But to be honest, I don't know what the point is either. Miss Miney, would you please fix your testimony? Sure, whatever. My sister's new car was a totally special model from England. Okay, then can we present that piece of...
Objection!
Ms. Miney, do you remember this article? Question. It's an article about the accident. You had said this in it. But I opened the right door and, got out. That's correct, isn't it? Why are you suddenly asking me about that? Your Honour, which side is the passenger seat, the left or the right? Well, it's on the right side, of course, because the driver's on the left side. That would be if it were an American car, but it would be the opposite in a British car. Opposite? The two of them were riding in a British car. In that case, the passenger side would be the left side. What do you mean by this? Miss Miney, you said that you had escaped using the right side door of the car. But if you were sitting there, then that means you were in the driver's seat. Order in the court, order. Mr. Phoenix Wright is blabbering nonsense again. She's sweating though. Amy said the person who was driving was her older sister, Mimi Miney. That is what Amy said, yes, but that is where her story falls apart. Somewhere, all of us made a big error in our assumptions. Phoenix, it looks like you finally found the real root of this murder. If we connect all the dots, there can only be one answer. I'd like to ask the court a question. Eenie or Mimi, who was really driving that night? Eenie Meenie? And the answer is Eenie Meenie, of course. Why would you say that? Miss Eenie Meenie just said so herself in her testimony. She said that she had escaped from the car from the right side door, which would have been where the driver's seat was. Ow. I'm inclined to feel sorry for a foolish fool who foolishly spends his time foolishly. At that time, Miss Eenie Meenie had not yet received her driver's license. And that is why the accident happened. Hold it, Phoenix. It looks like you still don't see the real truth behind the accident. The real truth? Think outside the box. Isn't that what we always say? Alright, one more time. If we connect all the dots, there can only be one answer. I'd like to ask the court a question. Eenie or Mimi? Who was really driving? Was I right about it being her sister? And she is Mimi Miney. And she had the facial reconstruction. The answer is the one person who had a driver's license. Mimi Miney. After all, that makes her the only person who could legally drive. But you just said the witness, Eenie Meenie, was the one in the driver's seat. Which leads us to the next question. The next question. Who is the person standing at the witness stand right now? Ugh. What sort of idiotic ruse is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? This witness's name is... I'll tell you what her name really is. This witness's real name is...
Take that!
Mimi Miney. Mimi Miney. That is your real name.
Objection!
Of all the foolish dribble. Then how do you explain her appearance? This witness had severe facial burns when she was admitted into the hospital. So for the purpose of facial reconstruction, the surgeons used a picture. Facial reconstruction surgery. This is the picture she gave to her doctors at the time. That's right. It's a picture of her younger sister. But Mimi Miney, she died in the car accident. That's what everyone thought. However, that was not the case. Then the body they found at the crash site, that was the body of the real Eenie Meenie. Isn't that right, Miss Mimi Miney? That car accident 1 year ago, the one who died that night was Eenie Meenie. Her sister, Mimi, then stole her face and was reborn as Eenie. With this, she effectively erased Mimi Miney from existence. Your Honour, I'm sure you can now see why Mimi had to kill Dr. Gray. What do you mean? What is the meaning of this nonsense? Dr. Gray wanted to call back the spirit of a dead person. Specifically, the spirit of his nurse that died in the car crash, Mimi Miney. However, that would not have been possible, because Mimi Miney was still in fact alive. And that fact would have been discovered had the channeling been conducted. So this witness had to stop that from happening at all costs. And that's why she had to kill Dr. Turner Gray? Is that what you're saying? Yes. Before the channeling, Dr. Gray had the misfortune of consulting this witness about communicating with the dead. And in that moment, his fate was sealed. Whoa. Well, Miss Miss Von Karma. Why did you say my name just now? Looks like I've been unmasked. Witness? That's right. I admit it. My real name is Mimi Miney. A quack doctor. He got what he deserved in the end. And I was so close to finally ditching Mimi too. So close. But why? Why would you go so far as to throw away yourself? To become your own sister? I think I understand why. Mimi Miney wanted her old self to disappear because of this.
Take that!
This? That's about the malpractice incident. Dr. Gray was right. The mistake was caused by the nurse. A nurse by the name of Mimi Miney. That's right, the person standing before us today. And a few weeks after this mishap, Mimi Miney had a car accident in which she lost her younger sister. The timing couldn't have been worse. 14 patients dying in that incident and her own sister's life extinguished. It was all too much to bear. I found a way for myself to escape it all. The only way. She lost everything in the flames of that accident. Her sister, and even her own face. This was her last chance. The chance to throw away her past and start a new life as her sister. Unbelievable. A plan beyond my wildest imagination. That jerk. If only he hadn't thought of that channeling mumbo jumbo. Mumbo jumbo? Becoming Eni has been the most horrible experience in the world. Spirit channeling, the occult. I hate it. I hate it all. I believe there are still a few unsolved riddles here. Such as, why did Miss Miney choose to go with such a complicated plan? And why did Miss Morgan Fay agree to help her execute it? Regardless, I believe one thing has been made crystal clear. The innocence of the defendant, Maya Fay. This is preposterous. I'm perfect. Me, Franziska von Karma. I'm going to enjoy the news tonight, Miss von Karma. How about you? It's going to be broadcast all over the world, right? Your defeat, that is. And one more for good measure. Oh dear. Phoenix, hang in there, Phoenix. Phoenix, this court is a fraud, a sham. Now then, it looks like it will be some time before Mr. Wright regains consciousness, so I will go ahead and pronounce the verdict. Not guilty. Woohoo! That is all. This court is adjourned. Oy, oy, oy. Okay. Congratulations, Maya. Sis. Oh. It's good to see you, Maya. How are you doing? Sis. I didn't kill anyone, did I? No, you didn't. It was all just a dream. A really bad dream. You know, sis, in my dream, I smelled a really familiar scent. A familiar scent. I was inside that clothing box, right? That box. That was the box you used to store your clothes in a long time ago. That's right. Oh. There is still one thing I don't quite get. What's that? What would have happened if Mimi hadn't shot Dr. Gray? I mean, we broke in because we heard a gunshot. I think Mimi Miney had planned to open the door to the chamber herself. And then you and Lotta would have witnessed quite a scene. A possessed Maya Fey who had just committed a murder. She had planned it down to the smallest detail, huh? Nick. Congrats, Maya. Thanks. Looks like you bailed me out of another jam. Well, you know. But I really don't want something like this to happen ever again. I'm fine because I have you to help me out, Nick. But every time something happens, I lose someone special to me. First my sister, and now my aunt. Hey, Nick, tell me why my aunt went and did something so horrible. Why would she help Mimi Miney with a plan like that? I just don't understand it, Nick. Maya, it's over. Why don't you just let it be? Nick, please, I need an answer. The reason Morgan helped Mimi with her plan was... The reason she helped her with her plan was... What do we think? What do I have? Maybe it's so Pearl can become the person. I thought it was going to be her mom, but her mom's not there. Should we try Pearl?
Take that!
Early. 4 years from now, a new master will be born into the Karain village, and that person will be you, Maya. But if you weren't there, then the main family's bloodline would disappear, and what would happen then? The Branch family, my aunt. No, Morgan's spiritual power is too weak. The next person would be Pearl's. Everything was done for her sake. It's also the Pearls would become the next master. Yeah, I can see that. Did Maya say something just now? I think that she was saying, I thought so. Okay. Why are we in solitary confinement? My precious Pearl. Oh, are we seeing Morgan? You were the only one suitable to be the master of Crane, dear child. I sacrificed it all for you. I helped that brainless nurse carry out her murder and cooperated with that whip-happy prosecutor. It was all to unseat that annoying, witless Maine family girl. That Maya Fay. But I shall be patient, my dearest Pearl. A chance will present itself. Oh, I don't think it's the last we've seen of this woman. Your time will come. Okay. We finished. Woohoo. Brand new episode has been added. Okay, my achievement. That's good. Right, what time are we on? How long have I been going? How long did that take? Okay, 35 minutes. Okay, so let's start. What was that? Turnabout Big Top. Turnabout Big Top. Okay, let's start Turnabout Big Top then. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the show. Prepare to witness a man who has mastered the wonder of flight. Okay, so let's I've got the hiccups. Oh, hello, sir. World's greatest. Excuse me. Magician Maximilian Gala. Is it Galactica? Okay. Sure. Very good. Well done. I'm gonna. Oh dear me. Is all going wrong? Okay. December 26th. Very big circus. Why am I here? Oh, we're with Pearl. Wow, that was like being in a dream. I haven't even caught my breath yet. That was amazing, wasn't it, Pearly? It was great. There was a dancing bear, and a tiger that jumped through a ring of fire, an elephant that rode a giant ball. Not to mention that guy who flew through the air. Yeah, Max Galactica. He was absolutely fabulous. Huh? What? Max Galactica, the world's greatest magician. A magician. No, a magician. Mr. Nick? What is it, Pearls? Does magic have anything to do with channeling spirits? I don't think it has anything to do with channeling. You don't know about magic, do you, Pearls? I'm sorry. I braved the winter cold and took Pearls to see the circus. It's been 6 months since that terrible incident in Kirain Village, and it was during that trying time that I met Pearls. Thankfully, she seems to be recovering from it and is returning to her normal self. It's time to go. You're right, we can't miss the last train. Pearls, you remembered the train? Of course I did. But I don't really understand what everyone means by express train. Well, Nick, see you later. I'll come by to help clean the office. It's got to be spotless for the new year. Don't worry about it, really. You were going to visit Mr. Nick on New Year's? Maybe. I'm glad you will get to spend your New Year's with your special someone. Pearly, look, it's time to go. Happy New Year, Mr. Nick. Oh, she's well cute. Happy New Year. I really hope it will turn out that way. Okay, we're at the office. What's Archie doing down here? Hello. just licking his blanket for no good reason. Stop it. Stop it. No. Okay. Right and color. We're back at work. Well, today wraps it up for this year. I hope I can finish cleaning this place up in one day. Hello? This is the right... Nick, it's terrible. Ah, Maya, perfect timing. Things are terrible here too. Huh? The office is in a terrible mess, and I have to clean it up. What are you talking about? My dirty office? What are you talking about? Listen, Nick, you have to turn on the TV. The TV? Now, let us check in at the scene. Huh? What happened? Thank you. We're here at the Very Big Circus. The Very Big Circus has become the centre of a sensational murder. The scene has created quite a stir among the throngs of excited onlookers. The Very Big Circus. That's the circus we went to, right? They're saying that there was a murder. Yeah, they arrested him too. Arrested who? Max. They arrested Max Galactica. Maximilian Galactica. Fans call him Max. A popular magician who can fly through the sky at will. Maya said she was a huge fan of Max. Alright, Nick, I'll see you in 2 hours at the detention centre. Huh? What? See you there. You've still got plenty of time to clean up your office later. What? Okay, so I guess we're going to the detention centre then. I don't think we've been given much of a choice. Okay. Just wrap the dog back up. Okay. Let's go to the detention centre then, I guess. December 28th, 11:19. Visitors room. What are they talking about? Why did they arrest Max? You're asking the wrong man on that one, Maya. Maybe he used his magical skills to deal death with a sleight of hand. Maximilian Galactico would never do such a thing. Fabulous. What the young lady just said was absolutely fabulous. What a clever girl. Such a fabulous understanding of events. What's with all this fabulous talk? Wow. Welcome to the visitors' room. It's Max, Nick. Look, it's the real Maximilian Galactica. All right, sweetie, pick a card, any card. He called me sweetie, Nick. Time's running out, sweetie. Pick a card, any card. This one. I thought you would pick that one, sweetie. The Ace of Hearts. Ah, he got it, Nick, look, he got it. What can I say, sweetie? You've stolen one of my most valued possessions. One of Maximilian Galactica's hearts. Oh, he's creepy. Max. Well, time to make this an absolutely fabulous time. Max, you should let Nick pick a card. I don't want to steal one of his hearts. And you are... Oh, how silly of me. You must be Sweetie's driver. Her driver? Whatever. Hurry up and pick a card. Any card. I want this one. So, Sweetie, let's be honest here. You came to this visitor's room to visit me, didn't you? Yes, I'm your biggest fan. Fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Thank you so much. Hey, what about my card? Think of it as a souvenir. Well, Nick, I think it's time to get to work. What's the matter, Nick? Why are you looking at the ceiling? I was just thinking about what I should have for lunch. Sweetie, Drop Porcupine Head over there. Shower me with your attention, okay? Oh, yes. Absolutely fabulous. Absolutely cringe-inducing. Okay, so I'm assuming then we're gonna have to talk to this guy. What do I have in my pockets? Okay, we have the Magamatama. Oh, I've forgotten what it's called. What's it called? Magatama. Maya's Magatama. Okay. So I suppose we best talk to this guy then. Max Galactica, let's see what you've got to say. Max, I was hoping you could tell me a little bit more about yourself. Fabulous. I think we should get to know each other better too. Why don't you come sit next to me? There's a big piece of security glass between us. Oh, sweet Jeebus. What in the world? If only I could use magic, then I would make this wall disappear. What is this guy talking about? Anyways, lately you've become awfully famous, haven't you, Max? That's Maximilian to you, Porcupine Head. Get it straight. These people nowadays, they get their panties all in a bunch over nothing. Anyway, Maximilian, you won a very prestigious award recently, did you not? I did indeed. It was fabulous. I won the Magicians Grand Prix, held by the Association of International Magicians. It's an award that recognises that I am the most fabuloso of fabulous world magicians. There was a trophy and a bust. It was fab. I mean, it was an amazing day. Wow, that's incredible. Isn't it? I'm certifiably the greatest magician in the world. I'm going to guess you didn't win a trophy for the most modest magician. You're signed to an exclusive contract with the Very Big Circus, correct? I'm going to end up calling it the Big Berry Circus so many times. That's the long and short of it. You sure do your research, sweetie. Yawning again. What is it with this game? I'm impressed. You just can't watch a magician on TV, you know? Magic is so fabulous. You have to see it with your own eyes, sweetie. Alright, you're so right. However, the circus, it's a dinosaur. A thing of the past. Nowadays, no one even cares about what goes on there. Huh? What do you mean? That's why I signed the contract. That's why you signed the contract? Thanks to me, the Very Big Circus is fabulously popular. People come out in droves to catch a glimpse of the magic of Max Galactica. I revived the dinosaur that is the circus. But to me, it was just another magic trick. Isn't it just wonderful, sweetie? Yes. I made all the old crusty circus performances obsolete. But I kinda like the circus performances. Maya looks a bit down. Tell me what happened at the Very Big Circus. Last night, the ringmaster was murdered. The ringmaster? You mean Russell Berry? Someone smashed him over the head, I hear. He was slumped over on the ground. Even though it was in the middle of the night, the police presence was fabulous. The police questioned me at length. Questioned you about what? About everything. I was the last one to see the ringmaster before he was murdered. I saw him last evening in his room. So then, why were you arrested? Arrested? Don't make an anthill into a mountain, sweetie. They just wanted to consult with me on matters, that's all. Nick, I don't think Max understands how serious this is. She's right. I think I should shock him back into reality. Before the murder, you met with the ringmaster. Uh-huh. What did you talk about? Things that aren't for your ears. Maya, would you please ask him? What did you talk about with the ringmaster, Max? It was nothing. Small talk, really. We were just having a chat about my salary. Salary? I am the one bringing in the crowds. I think that I should be compensated as such. You agree, don't you? Yes. That's all you talked about. Of course, it was a fabulous chat. Oh. Oh. Just fabulous, I mean. Oh, now he's got me saying it. Okay. So I don't think we're going to be able... What's the matter, Nick? You look all bent out of shape. Okay, so I don't think I'm going to be able to... Maybe we present a couple of things to him and see what happens. What is that badge? Is it used in a disappearing act? I'm not a magician, Max. I'm an attorney. An attorney? Then why are you wasting your time talking to me? He isn't wasting his time, Max. You're... Okay, relax, sweetie. You're just a little over-anxious, I think. Anyways, I've been curious about something for a while now. What's that? Why do you keep looking at me with such a sad look on your face, sweetie? Because you've been arrested for murder. Oh, don't be ignorant. They wouldn't arrest someone like me. Why is that? Obviously because I'm the fabulous Maximilian Galactica. So, I'm the very big star of the very big circus. And that means I'm rich. I'm paid fabulous sums. Which means what? Max, quit joking around. You've got to be pulling my magic wand. The police aren't really serious about all this, are they? They don't arrest people as a joke. Look at Max. He's crushed. Well, he needed to wake up and smell the coffee. This is serious business. Yes. Sir, you're a lawyer, right? Oh yeah, I'm an attorney. Please help me. I didn't kill no one. Didn't kill nobody. I may be more spoiled than a hog in a hamburger mud pit. But a killer? That's insane. I could never. Max? I swear his eyelashes have fallen off. That's funny. I just wanted to pay off my daddy's debt. He's back on the farm. Okay, I'll take your case. Really? Really? Thank you much. You're sure nice folks. Max? Yes? What's your real name? Billy Bob Jones. What's the matter, Maya? He's really just a country bumpkin. I must apologise for not being my absolutely fabulous self just now, sweetie. Mr. Attorney? Yes. A few minutes ago you took one of my cards, didn't you? Now that he mentions it, I did take a card. It was the 10 of hearts, right? How did he got it right again? What can I say? You two. You've stolen some of my most valued possessions. 10 of Maximilian Galactica's hearts. You sure do have a lot of hearts, don't you? I'm putting my faith in you, sweetie. He didn't just call me sweetie, did he? Alright, let's make this an absolutely fabulous case. Come on, Nick. Okay, okay, so we can go and start exploring the entrance then. Okay, big circus entrance. Okie cookie. So we are here again. We're here again. Yep, but this time we're here for work. It hasn't been that long since the crime, so the police are still on the scene. Okay, so we're still on the scene. Let's find someone who might know something about what happened. Sounds like a plan. Okay. So we're looking for someone. Okay, lodging house, big top. Okay, let's go here. This seems to be a dorm where all of the performers in the circus stay. Really? So we might run into that stoogy clown here, right? He's so kooky. Ah, it's you two. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. How is it you guys always seem to know when I'm working a crime scene, pal? Because you're always working, detective? Well, I'd rather not be always working, but with crime, you don't make your own hours. If I have to be at the circus anyway, I want to see the lion tamer and the tightrope. However, no matter where I go, the show is always the same. Dead body, stage left. Nick, you complained. That's a rarity. Let's get back to business now, okay? Okay, shall we talk to... Do you know who will be the prosecutor in court tomorrow? It's going to be Van Karma, isn't it? Of course, it will be Ms. Van Karma. Ugh. She isn't going to hit me with her whip again, is she? What do you have to worry about? You only have to see her in court. When she shows up at the precinct, the sound of that whip never ends, pal. Detective Gumshoe, I'm sure Miss Von Karma's really interesting and all, but there's someone else I'd rather talk about. Like who? Like Mr. Edgeworth, of course. Oh, we haven't seen Edgy for a while. You know, Nick's true rival, Miles Edgeworth. What in the world happened after I went back home? Mr. Edgeworth, you haven't heard what happened to him? Nick won't tell me. Well, to be honest, I'm not at liberty to tell you either. Let's just say he's not around anymore. He's not around? Nick, what does he mean Mr. Edgeworth isn't around? Exactly what he said. He's not around. Edgeworth is gone. Don't say his name again, okay? Nick? The ringmaster of the circus was murdered, wasn't he? Yep, last night around 10 p.m. He died outside in the cold. Pretty sad way to go out, if you ask me, pal. It was rather cold. This is the scene of the crime, pal. The body was found right over there. Right about where you are standing now. What? Surprised you, didn't I? I'm not laughing. Excuse me, but do you mind telling me what happened to the victim? He was killed by a blow to the noggin, pal. Yep. It's pretty clear-cut as far as murders go. He was discovered quickly. But, there's just one thing that doesn't quite fit. There always seems to be something that doesn't quite fit. Well, what was this one thing that didn't quite fit? The thing you mentioned earlier? Footprints, pal. Footprints. Footprints. Look at this picture of the crime scene. What's this? This wooden box under the body. No clue, pal. Some forensics experts took it back and are examining it now. And what's so mysterious about the footprints? Whoa, calm down now. Take a good look at the footprints in this picture. The victim's footprints are on the scene. That's right, pal. The problem is, the killer's footprints aren't there. Bingo. Where did the killer come from? And where did the killer run off to? Where did it come from? Where did it go? Where did it come from? It's going to be the thing, isn't it? Obviously, there's no way the killer committed this crime while flying. A flying culprit. That's when something just clicked in my head. There's no way. Flying is impossible. That's right. Flying is impossible. Absolutely impossible. What's with the hollow laugh, pal? 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 I meant nothing by it, pal. Better stated, it means I don't want to talk about it. Maybe I can get some info about Max out of him. Okay, I've got a crime scene photo added. Cool. Okay. What? So do we present him? It looks like Max is the most unpopular guy in the circus tent. You know what they say, a bad attitude follows you everywhere. He's a bit arrogant, but he didn't seem that bad. Just because someone has a bad attitude doesn't make them a criminal. It's not just his attitude. I've got proof, pal. Huh? He left something at the scene of the crime. One of his magician's trademarks. An incredibly well-made silk hat. Well, it does have very classy decorative elements. Okay. Max uses a cloak, silk hat, and white roses as his signature symbols. Pretty mundane, aren't they? Who cares if they're mundane? At least they're easy to understand. I must have hit a nerve. That's what he said. Who said? The eyewitness. Tell us about the eyewitness. Okay. Do we have an eyewitness account? So about the eyewitness. You know I'm not going to tell you about that. That's the prosecution's trump card. Oh well. Oh, I just remembered. What? I forgot to mention that you two are barred from entering that lodging house. Aww. Why is that? Oh, no reason. Just something I remembered to tell you. It must be because that's where the eyewitness is. Let's check it out. Don't you dare, pal. Okay. I wonder if there's anything to examine. Let's have a cluck. Okay, what we got? This year, I finally won an air conditioner. What? You didn't have an air conditioner? Did you ride your Triceratops to work too? What do you mean you won an air conditioner? You didn't buy it? Can't afford one of those things. But I got lucky and won it as a door prize at the annual police Christmas party. They really pay you peanuts, don't they? Peanuts? I don't even get paid enough for peanut butter, let alone peanuts. Okay. Poor gumshoe, as usual. Click the wrong thing, as usual. Okay, what's this big thing under a tarp? There's some evidence under a tarp over here. Hey, watch it, pal. The killer is behind that tarp. Huh? Huh. Got ya. I was just kidding. Okay, so Gumshoe's not going to make this very easy, as usual. Windows. The safety lights around the circus are kept on all night long. So they should have been on at the time of the murder. So he's saying the murder took place in the light. Interesting. How strange. How strange indeed. How very, very strange. This is the only place that the snow has been trounced upon. The murderer was sloppy, leaving all these prints all over. No. We're the ones who left the prints. An investigation can be a messy thing sometimes. What? I also slipped and fell in that spot over there. The detectives all got a good laugh when the prosecutor whipped me. Thank God there was all this snow around to bring down the swelling. great to know that the police aren't worried about preserving the evidence. I mean, it surely is. Right, okay. I think we've pretty much seen everything there is to see here. So let's move to Mo's room. Hello, Mo's room. I wonder whose room this is. It's Mo's? The name tag on the door says Mo on it. I guess he's not here. Wow, it's a real mess in here. My room's probably worse, though. Oh well, I give up. We'll have to come back later. Okay, but let's take a look around first. Mo seems to be a voracious reader. Look at all the hard books he has here. Clowns for Dummies, The Joke's on You, Treat Your Peons Right. Peons. And the classic, Funny Jokes Are Funny. Wow, Mo is very studious. The Joke's on You, huh? Okay, costumes. All those clowns' costumes lined up like that. I don't know about you, but it's creepy. Look at the collection he's got. It's incredible. It must have been a collection of clown costumes from around the world. Oh, I almost forgot. What is it now? She better not want me to try on one of those. I was thinking of starting a costume collection myself. I'll call it World Spirit Channels. We can display it in our office. In our office? As soon as you start paying the bills, you can say that. Okay. So, the bed. Mo's got an excellent pair of pyjamas laid on his bed in an excellent manner. What? Those are pyjamas? You mean he goes to bed dressed as a clown? Ew. Yeah, kind of is. Slippers are cooler. Awesome. Look at these shoes. They're great. Look at the shoes. Check out the great gag banana peel. Sure it wasn't Mo's snack after lunch. Are you blind? Look how many scratches there are from people slipping on it. Okay. Shoes. Slippies. Desk. Random broken crap. Clown equipment is so funny looking. He's got a balancing ball, a unicycle. He's even got a trampoline. But they're all broken. Maybe he was just a little too excited during practice. Who knows with that guy? Maybe that's part of the game. I mean, maybe. Could be. Who knows? Okay. Have we got anything left? Carrot garland. What the? There's a string of carrots here. How strange. The carrots seem to come in all different shapes. Weird. I can't tell if Mo just likes carrots or if he's using them for some sort of gag. What about the roof? Look at the ceiling. Looks like someone punched a hole in it. You're right. I wonder what happened. I don't even want to imagine what goes on in here. No, me neither's. Okay, so I think we've looked at everything there is to see in here. So we can... Ow! Beachy. Ooh, lodging house. Plaza. Move. Okay, so let's go back to the circus entrance and go to the big top. Okay, very big circus. The circus stage sure doesn't look this small from out in the audience. Wow, this is where they all perform, isn't it? Nick, do some somersaults. I'm not doing any somersaults. Why not? You look like you'd be great at it. Why do I look like I'd be great at somersaults? Nick? It wasn't me. There's a girl. Tiger. He's coming this way. What happened? Nick, You're too young to die. Nick, stay, heal. Grr. I'm still here. I'm not dead. Yet. Nick, are you okay? Scared you, didn't I? Regent is such a cute tiger, isn't he? What's the matter? You two sure are quiet. Don't what's the matter me. Nick, he almost died there. He wasn't anywhere close to getting hurt, let alone dying. This little tiger hardly ever bites people. And besides, people normally never get to play with a wild tiger, right? So if you think about it, you're actually really lucky. Huh? You agree, don't you? I guess. What do you mean, you guess? Why are you agreeing with her? Woohoo, your costume. Eh? It's cute. I want to try it on. Costume? You mean my clothes? You don't mind letting me try it on, right? Guess not. Really? Oh, you're the best. Well, the table turned quickly on that one. So much for the tiger thing. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Regina Berry, the renowned animal tamer of the Berry Big Circus. My name's Maya Fay. I'm a spirit medium. Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. When you put us up next to an animal tamer, I bet we really look odd. Nice to meet you. Likewise. Okay, so I'm assuming we're going to talk to good old Regina here. Hey, Regina, what do you know about what happened last night? You mean the murder? Uh-huh. My dad was murdered. You seem awfully chipper for somebody who's just had their parent murdered. Oh, I see. Wait, what did she just say? So, the ringmaster was your... Yep, the ringmaster was my dad. I'm so sorry about what happened to him. Why do you say you're sorry? Huh? Anyways, everyone here was practicing last night. Everyone was here practicing last night. Even your dad. Yes, everyone was here. We finished up around 10 p.m. After that, everyone went off on their own. I was the only one who stayed around here. Why did you do that? I was playing with Regent. Regent? So she was with that beast. That's when the police showed up. When they took me to check things out, Dad was dead. Yeah, for someone whose father was just murdered, she seems awfully perky. I wish she would tell us more about her dad. That's incredible that you were an animal tamer. If you say so. It has to be really scary. Scary? Why? Huh? Regent isn't scary. He's cute. Ever since Leon died, Regent has been my best friend. Leon? Yes, Leon the lion. Leon the lion. Regent and Regina. Interesting name choices. Leon. He died. Yes, actually he was killed. My dad killed him. What? Why did he do that? I'm not sure why he did it. It's tough not to get charmed when she looks at you with those innocent eyes. Okay. So, can we get her to talk about... Okay, I didn't want to do that. I want to do... Okay, Russell Berry. Can I get her to talk about him? It's Max. Hey, where is Max now anyways? You don't know? Nope. He's been arrested. He was charged with the murder of your father. It's okay, Nick and I will help him. Max isn't the guy, is he? I mean, the criminal. Of course he's not. I'm worried about so many things right now. Like what? Okay. How about we have an examine? Let's have a look around. What can we see? Max Galactica. The seats are kind of far away, don't you think? They are, but it also means they can fit lots of people in the big top. He's right, we can fit 500 people into a show. 500? That's amazing. Flying around above that many people is a real rush. At least that's what Max said. Look, that's why Max comes out during the show. Got to admit, that was a pretty cool effect. We're planning for me to start coming out of the lion during the show. That's great, Regina. Yeah, I will ride on Regent's back and jump out of the lion's mouth. I want to try it too. I'll ride on Nick's back and jump out of the lion's mouth. Sometimes I wonder about this girl. Yeah. Whoa, those lights are huge. I love lights. Whenever I appear under the spotlight, everyone claps for me. That's because everyone knows that you're cute. No, I'm not cute. You're cute. Me? Of course. I'm sure you'd make an incredible heroine. Really? You think so? Nick, did you hear that? Me, a heroine. What about Nick, Regina? Nick. He's no hero, is he? Ouch. Thanks a lot, Maya. Yeah, that was pretty mean, actually, Maya. Ah, a ladder. It's just a step ladder. What's the difference? They do the same thing, right? I think you should stick with the basic facts of the matter. Oh, okay. It's not even worth arguing with her on this one. We've had this argument before as well at the film set. Hey, it's a rope. Probably for tightrope walking. That's a bit strange. There weren't any tightrope walkers in the show when we saw it. Foxes? There doesn't seem to be anything here that can help us. Not a single clue. You know, I've been meaning to ask you, what exactly do you mean when you say clue? What are you looking for? A bloody chainsaw, for instance. Well, there's definitely not one of those here. Oops. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else around. I don't think there is. Okay, we've seen everything in here, I guess. Let's present a couple of things. Or maybe not. Is it? No, that hasn't given me anything else. Have we examined around here? Look, it's Max. Even when you don't want to see him, poof, he's right in front of you. Sure, the sign says Very Big Circus, but looking around, it might as well be Cirque de Galactica. The stars on his cheek sure are dreamy. How about I draw a star on your cheek, Nick? I've got a marker. Nah, it's all right. Okay. The entrance. Nick, the entrance is right here. Maya, circus is closed today. No clowns, no elephants, no shows. I know that. Nick, you can get your picture taken with Dolly the elephant. Elephant. There is no Dolly, not today. I know that too. Oh well, I'll just have to take a picture with whoever I stumble across. It's not like we're here on business or anything. Okay. Tickets. This is the box office where they sell all the tickets for the circus. They also sell programs. Forgot to buy one when we came here to the circus last time. So then why don't you buy one now? Sounds like a plan. Oh no, looks like I forgot my wallet. If you want me to buy it for you, just ask me already. You know I'd never do that to you, Nick. I don't believe that for one little second. What are these? Those streamers do a nice job introducing the circus performers. Maximilian Galactica and his comical comrades. You know, you don't really see too many streamers nowadays, do you? You're right. I haven't seen one in ages. I bet they stopped using them due to little kids climbing to the top. I don't think that was why. Oh. Okay. Big doors. This door must lead to the lodging house. No entry to unauthorized personnel. Do you really need to say no entry if no one's actually entering? It's almost like a Zen riddle, isn't it, Nick? I'm not even going to justify that question with a response. I bet all of the stars stay at that lodging house. Okay. It's a snack stand. They have hot dogs, hamburgers and drinks. Not to mention candy and popcorn. They've even got snow cones. Who would eat a snow cone in the middle of winter? Nick, do you think we can buy some snow cones? Look around. There's tons of snow piled up all around here. Yay, wait a second. There's no syrup though. I want syrup. Hopefully she doesn't notice that discoloured snow in the corner. That's not syrup. Nope. That would be the wee-wee. Okay. The very big top is so very enormous. Yep. One look at the huge tent looming over you and you realise this is the circus. I know. It really gets your blood pumping, doesn't it? Okay, so can we now move anywhere else? No, maybe... Ah. Regina, what's the matter? What's on your mind? I'll tell you, Maya, but just you. Ah. Well, mumble. What? Really? And then mumble. Oh my, that's incredible, Regina. Come on, Nick. There's no reason to pout. Don't worry about me. Regina told me that someone professed their love to her. Professed their love? Not only that, it was Maximilian Galactica. I wonder how many people have stolen one of his hearts anyways. And then, on the exact same day, another person professed their love for her as well. What? Who was it? Someone named Trillo. Trillo? Apparently, he's a tenor who sings in the circus. Oh, haven't met him yet. Regina seems to be quite the hit with the men in the circus. She must have some sort of strange power over them. You're not kidding. 2 people in one day. Even I want to profess my love for her. Me too. She's so cute. Okay. Right, this. What about if we ask her about other things? After practice was over, Dad went right back to his room. His room? Yes. That door right over there leads to the ringmaster's room. I don't know why, but he went off to his room in a hurry. I wonder what happened. The ringmaster's room. It's probably a good idea to check it out for myself. Okay, so does that give us somewhere we can move to? Okay, we can move. This was the ringmaster's room. Yeah, this room belonged to the victim. Which means this must be where Max met the ringmaster last night. Now that you mention it, that is what he said. I wonder what... that's an interesting poster. Ah, it's a poster of Max. I want it, Nick, I want it. I want to get out of here. Okay. So let's examine the room. There must be something in here like this. What is this? It's a table for guests. There is some paper scattered on top. Ah, look at this. Max's salary is written on this piece of paper. Yikes. What is it? I didn't know that a magician... This salary is incredible. She looks like she's about ready to pass out from shock. How much is it? How much is it? That much? Incredible, huh? You can say that again. This must be the paper they used to negotiate Max's salary. The ringmaster signed and dated it. Oops. Max definitely got a raise. But this document is dated a week ago. Enormous raise a week ago. Okay. Hello, little boy. Are you nice and cozy in there? I've got the dog wrapped up in like so many blankets because it's so cold. He's a cozy little boy. Okay. So, why didn't that tick off? There's mud caked on the table. Someone with terrible manners must have put their shoes upon the table. Nick, don't even think about it. I wasn't. How uncouth do you think I am anyway? Okay, so that's finally checked that off. Awards. Look at all the cute trophies. Indeed. Just look at all the awards this circus has won. Like all county quiz champions, Ringmasters Association mini golf master, beer belly balloon bounce champ, pet grooming Grand Prix. Wow, the ringmaster was multi-talented in ways I could never imagine. Okay, let's look at the posters. There's a lot of posters here, don't you think? There are indeed. So many posters that they aren't likely to miss one, are they? Maya, we're supposed to be the honest ones around here. But you didn't even notice that I took one. Ugh, she already swiped one. You're incorrigible, you know that? Okay, so we've got the three symbols. Look at all the stars on this poster. This must have been the poster they used to promote their public appearances. Posters are the way to go, aren't they? What do you mean? We should make posters to promote our law firm. Spine-tingling legal action, mind-numbing legalese. You will say, wow. Or perhaps, hold it, don't miss out on a stunning life or death courtroom thrill ride. With those taglines, our law firm would sink faster than the Titanic. This is strange. Everything else looks nice, but this desk looks old and cheap. There's a really big photo on the desk. It's a picture of Regina and her father, the ringmaster. He really loved her, didn't he? Regina was lucky to have such a wonderful father. Okay. You may not know this, but they call this a tailcoat. And they call this the face of someone who already knew that. What? A scrap of white paper is sticking out the coat pocket. Huh? Where? Where? Calm down, Maya. You can't just go rummaging through people's coats. You always make me feel like I'm doing something wrong. It's because you are, Maya. This is where the ringmaster applied his makeup. It's quite a collection of the most understated colours. Shocking pink, for example. This one says it's 100% all natural organic mascara. And this one says it's sensitive enough for a baby, strong enough for a mime. The ringmaster must have been really concerned about skincare. Very metrosexual. Okay. So, what about these? All of these frames look the same. They almost look like thank you cards. It looks like every year the ringmaster made donations to charity. To the Robot Clown Research Centre. You're kidding, right? What? It may be a perfectly reputable charity in the field of advanced tomfoolery. That's interesting. Okay, more photos up here. Nick, look at all the photos lined up on the wall. It's like a guided tour of the circus's history. This is so cool. It seems like there were so many happy memories. Maybe we should do this sort of thing at our office. We could put up pictures of all the clients who've been found not guilty. And what if we had a client who was found guilty? We'll just pretend like they didn't exist. How's that? Nick, now you've got me thinking about losing cases. Why'd you do that? Okay. So... I think that's it for in here. Okay. We're here now. Huh? Hey Nick, look over there. What? There's someone over there. Excuse me. Who are you? Hello? Wow. Are you sure he's a quiet one? Excuse me? Me? Yes, you work at the circus, don't you? No, I'm just your everyday average Joe. An average Joe who just happens to hang out at the circus. I don't think so. Yes, I am. I've got nothing to do with what's going on here. He's lying, like any regular person would hang around the circus dressed like that. I'm an attorney. My name is Phoenix Wright. I'm a spirit medium. My name is Maya. Well, I just happened to be passing by. I don't suppose you happen to be some sort of carny? Not a carny. I'm a performer, actually. I'm a ventriloquist. Ventriloquist? Yeah. I'm Benjamin Woodman. Your last name is Woodman? Yes, that's right, but everyone calls me Ben. Yes. That's your alias, right? I believe they call it a stage name. Okay. So let's talk to him. What happened? Excuse me, Ben. Yes, you mean me. About the murder. I'd like to talk to you about the details, if I may. Really, I'm just a regular normal guy. I don't know... this guy's so nervous. He's creeping me out. Nick, cheer up. Just try and smile. Okay, let's ask him about Max Galactica. Would you mind telling us something about Max? Maximilian Galactica? Max, he's not very nice. Did he just say that Max is not very nice? Oh, my head hurts. Max, I hope he's okay. Just sounded like he just popped a gasket. Okay, let's ask him about ventriloquism. Okay. Ben, so you're a ventriloquist? I'm just a regular guy. You already told us that you were a ventriloquist. Oh, yes. Nick, don't yell at him. You can't do that. I can't help it. He's making me nervous. Ben, would you mind showing us some of your skills as a ventriloquist? Well, right now why? He's contagious. Okay. I don't think we're going to get anything out of him. Is there any more to say to you? No. Okay. Mo's room. Oh. Kablamo. Kablamo indeed. Okay. Congratulations, you're the big wiener. The 1 millionth visitor to the room of one Mr. Mo Curls. AKA me. Earplugs. Must find earplugs. To celebrate this momentous occasion, would you care for an organic grape? Just one. You did get my joke right there. Okay, he thinks it's funny. No. I welched. I'm giving you more than one. No. If it was funny, it is your duty as a human being to laugh. People who don't laugh are usually last seen in Lansing. Catch my drift? Maya? This is like some... Was it Fastian Nightmare? Come on, it was funny. Clowns are always funny in my book. In my book, they're just funny looking. You sure do have great taste in clothes, girlie. Look at that garb. You look just like Greta Garb. I'm going home. No, Nick, you can't. You know, I can excuse a bad joke or two, but this stooge keeps laughing at his own jokes. That's what I object to. Okay, I get it. But you have to admit, he is kind of funny. No, I do not have to admit that because he isn't. Okay, so I guess we've got to talk to this guy. Could you please tell us more about the Big Berry Circus? It's a very big story. You sure you got that kind of time? And the hits just keep on coming. This circus has been in the business for 20 years. We all performed under the guidance of the ringmaster Russell Berry. 20 years? Wow. Working in the circus is never easy, especially nowadays. With movies, TV and bowling, there's just too much competition. Why bowling specifically? But I love the circus. I love it too. That is why I've been here for 20 years. We work hard to keep the show running. No one sends in the clowns on us. Nick, you just made a joke. Laugh. The ringmaster was a real big shot in the circus world. A real class act. tell customers. Russell would use his own money to pay me because he knew that I had a family to care for. He was happy to take care of his employees. I see. How could anyone do that to such a wonderful man? Okay. Mo. Widgety, 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 what? I'm sorry, Mo. Nick was born without a sense of humour. Don't worry about it. How can you fault someone for being born that way? Let's talk about the murder. Let's see. It must have taken place around 10 p.m. last night. After rehearsals were finished, I was tuckered out, so I came back here. After I went to bed, that's when I caught a peek of it. Caught a peek? Of the crime? Just as we suspected. This guy's the eyewitness to the crime. The ringmaster was truly ahead of his time. He would always add new elements to the show. New elements? When you've been a performer for a long time, your act starts getting a bit stale. I realise that even my act can get a bit long in the tooth. Sometimes my jokes can be a bit old-fashioned. A bit long in the tooth. But that make-believer takes things too far. Make-believer? The magician. The one who thinks he's all high and mighty. He had the gall to say to me, "You're one of those funny types, right?" What does he mean, one of those? Well, the joke's on him now. On him? Yep, he got on everyone's nerves. The day of the murder. Go ahead. No way. Just forget I said anything. I bet he's still hiding something about Max. You say you saw the crime. Do you mind telling me what you saw? Well, the police told me that I can't share my story with others. Don't say a word, pal. I'm just gonna have to let these lips stay zipped. That's not fair. I guess you're right. Maybe I can tell you a few details, but only if you can get all stiff lips here to make with the funny. Stiff lips? Wait, do you mean me? Nick, you can do it. What's the matter? Just getting ready, okay? Do you know why I, Phoenix Wright, am a great lawyer? Because I'm right all the time. At least his expectations are low. I wouldn't let him quit his day job. Ish. Got to cut some slack. At least he was funnier than Chuckles over here. It wasn't the greatest joke I've heard, but you did try, so I'll tell you what I saw. I'm sorry he's incapable of being funny, Mo. Okay, we're going to get a proper look. That night, once I had tucked myself into bed, I heard this amazing noise. It was incredibly loud. It sounded like a giant thump. Once I heard it, I jumped out of bed. That's when I saw... Without question, without a doubt, it was that magician. That's all I saw, but it proves how terrible that man actually is. He knows more about Max than he's letting on. Okay. So we'll present him Max's profile then. If he thinks he can kill the ringmaster, it's only just he should die too. Mo. Sorry, across the line. But he truly is a disgusting human being. Interesting. Why do you hate him so much? Let me tell you this one story. The morning before the murder, something terrible happened. Max clocked Ben right over the head as hard as he could. Ben? The ventriloquist with the speech impediment. You should go to the cafeteria and investigate for yourself. The bacteria. Let's just say there's got to be something interesting in there. Ah, yes. The very big circus is very big, isn't it? You should always carry a map with you to get around. Ah, thank you. This is an atlas. Let's just get the dog back in bed. Okay. Come on, you can move. Oh, I kill myself. Really, I'm dying here. Coronary. Maybe he's just laughing to hear his own voice. Okay, so we've got a circus map now. And a new profile. So that's good. Okay, what time are we on? Because I'm starting to get a little bit of a headache. And the puppy's awake. So I'm going to need to deal with this little boy as well. Aren't we? Okay, so I'm going to leave it there for today, this afternoon, whatever we're on. I'm going to go and see if there's anyone we can raid, and then I'm going to call it a day and hopefully be back tomorrow. Mondays and Tuesdays are always difficult because of my classes in the evening. I don't know, just gets a little bit difficult to manage timings, but we will try. Okay, so there's nobody on at the moment, so I'm going to leave it there. I will see you tomorrow, hopefully. So thanks for follows, all of that stuff. Hugely appreciated, and I will catch you soon. Bye.